Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. So these mobs are pretty crazy. I want everyone to back up here, please. We should all be back, like, up this ramp. Once we get up the ramp, it's not too big of a deal, but we want to be able to cut the LOS up with it, up here. For this here, I'll hold Skull, Region pick up X, Danny, Daggett pick up Blue, and then Thrag, you'll be like our rover here. Let's all make sure that we're staying on Skull here, hard. Let's have Vagar, you're gonna be on X getting kicks. Danny, you're gonna be on Blue getting kicks. These things hit very hard. Okay, we probably had to get that out of the way. We can run out right now. This is a very bad. Oh, jeez. I'm an idiot too. That's not the issue while we were there, but okay. You will die. What we did in the private server where they were like hitting really hard, which they're obviously doing here, we would keep healers in a spot where they could both get hit, but we would leave the kill target and DPS all the way up on the left, and then we would leave the tanks and people for kicks and a few in the healers for the tanks down the ramp where the LOS doesn't matter. So let's do that. It'll be much easier. These guys are serious.
Shadow volley, no joke.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to dry run it to see how bad it was with just kind of like tanking it and calling let's do kicks, but they are as bad as they were from memory. They fucking clap. So what we'll do is we'll have Shamrex, you do the second kick on Skull, spacebar, you do the first counter spell because you have the range for it, and then and Shamrex, you have like yours is range 2, right? So that'll give us a little bit more leeway to get back around this corner, and we're gonna try to take the Skull target up where Don is here. I'll mark myself star. We're gonna bring the kill target all the way back here, so I'm gonna keep dragging it, and then you warriors and Thrag, you come with me on Skull, and then the warriors will stay around right here where Star is. And we just need to we have heals in your group, so we'll have heals, Rough Fluff, Chew Fat, and Mammal. You guys like hang out like around right here so that you can heal them. You're gonna have to heal yourself a lot, but it's not gonna overwhelm you with like every single person in the group going low. It'll just be you guys. So just you guys who I called out, be ready to heal those warriors, but and if it seems like you're not taking that much, you can fall back and help the rest of the group. But for that reason, the range should be about where Pork Rib is right now, where Star is right now. That way that these healers who are on the tanks, they can hit you as well.
When Skull dies, X is gonna get pulled up to that kill zone.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, once one of them dies, two of them isn't as terrible, so we could let's bring X up, and then maybe later we'll decide that we'll push it a little bit more.
So you want me to tank X down the ramp or at the top?
Right here, in the middle of the ramp, kinda.
Yeah.
I'll be right here with Blue. And then when Skull dies, you're gonna bring X up to where he's got Skull.
Sounds good.
Do you want Curse of Tongues on these guys?
Yes, please. That's something I didn't bring up. Thank you. This whole raid is dominated by Curse of Tongues. We're going to put them on the mobs for the raid fight. We're going to put them on these mobs the whole time. So either if you guys want to call them out or before pulls, if like you guys can honestly work out who normally will get Skull, Blue, and X, and then we can like figure it out from there. But Curse of
Provide-
Tongues.
And Cantus grab X, Bacho gets Skull, Dot will grab Blue.
We have 4 locks, right?
Yes.
Let Electrical get Blue, and then let's let Cydotica put the elements on the kill target because she has the improved curses, right? Or the shadows because we have a lot of shadow damage.
It's one.
Shadows. It's only
Element.
yeah. Whatever you guys do. I thought they combined it into one, didn't they?
Yeah, it's
So-
elements.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Don't want that. We don't want that smoke. Okay. I was going over some videos of this, and just my curiosity was killing me. So I was watching some of the original videos, which they don't really show a lot of the. It's like what is it, Exorcist and no Vagar. You guys are gonna be on Skullhard, and then the tanks are just gonna face tank it, and since they're warriors, they're just gonna kick as many of the casts as they possibly can. All right, I'm pulling all the way back. Let's get it. Very
That's
good
light
positioning.
well.
Do not dispel that. I made that mistake. We have it light well.
Hawkmine got away from me.
Drag it if you can. As many kicks as possible on this. Don't let it like lock it down. Nice. Keep it up.
Grab that.
We're just on blue now. We're just on blue. Kill it. These fuckers have death coil too. I'm in a prison. All right, much better when we separate them. Good job, guys. Good kicks. Let's get on that.
Get that light well.
Oh shit. Le Pen, you use what's it called? Sanctity, huh? We're staying back here. There's a patrol that we're gonna pull back that way.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
All right, we ready for this next pack here? I think we're looking all right.
Yep.
Don't worry, Le Pen. If you can hear me, we'll be. I'll talk to you about all this stuff after this. Ready? Kick it. Try not to do too much damage to it here. Let me drag it. If you're looking to dispel Shadow Word Pains, make sure you're not getting
Unstable Affliction.
correct. All right, we're on X now. Let's have our 2 rogues. Stay out of the Hellfire. The Hellfire is insane. Our 2 rogues go to blue. The 2 rogues go to blue and get kicks, please. Very nice. All right. From my memory,
Better.
you didn't. I'm forgetting if you had to clear all of them or not.
You do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's do the same thing here. where everyone can move up to Star now, and I'm gonna bring Skull back up to where Star is, and you tanks will just hold it down these stairs, and the said healers that were covering them will be where I'm jumping right now.
Can't cast that yet.
Fantastic. Just gonna get a little mana and then we'll pull this here.
Can Shamrocks get Salve and Kings again? So
I'll
I'll
give
do a
you the
wisdom on me.
salve. Yeah, I'm doing wisdom on all the shamans, and then I need to put salve on you and erotic. Pally power fucking busted for me, so just whisper me salve when your salve is running up. It can even be during a fight if you notice it. Usually I'm on top of it. I just can't see it right now. It's stupid.
Okie dokie.
Make sure we're keeping LOS. We're trying our best to. Skull is about to die now. Rose can go on to blue, everyone else kill X. Watch out for the Hellfire. It's like right next to where melee should be.
Bring those guys up. Oh, you come down.
Yeah, we can
Hellfire
run
in the way,
over.
bud.
We're gonna go over to the other side and clear that last pack then.
If Hellfire was in the way, how are we gonna bring him up through it?
You got more health than I do.
Sounds like a you
Okay.
problem.
Other side.
Let's still be charging. That spell isn't ready yet. Let's still be charging.
Alrighty, let's get this pull here. Let's try to intercept these guys like where I am, like right here, and let's let the rest of them up. Ow. We can leave X here. Rogue's on X. Nicely done, last mob. And this is where we're going to have to talk a bit. We're going to have to learn this fight pretty well, guys. This is a very hectic fight. It has, like, the most mechanics going on for this, like, for one single fight. Oh, I didn't even notice that this just leads all the way around to the other side. That makes sense. Okay, so on this fight, these channelers are busy. They can't be fucked, right? So we have to actually hit them for us to engage. That means that allows us to, once we figure out our positions and what we are doing, it allows us to figure out what's going on. Like, it allows us to position ourselves once we figure out what's going on.
I can't cast that yet.
I just have to redo some buffs real quick. I'll put the 10 minutes on you guys before the pull. I won't worry about it right now. So, if you can go into the raid info tab, it's going to talk about the cube clicking rotation. This is a very big deal. You need to find out if you are in any of those rotations, and then you need to find out which is the correct cube for you. That's going to be within the raid plan. The raid plan should show you approximately where we want the range to stand. I mean, the healers can just be amongst the range. That's why I put it there. I didn't put any of the healer marks, but the tanks will be standing. So we're looking at that backwards, as in where we are standing is where diamond is. So if you so Danny, Spacebar, Drew, Kermit, and myself, we are going to be doing the first clicks on the first blast wave. If he gets the cast off, he's going to kill us. It is a one-shot mechanic. Triangle is to the right, correct? Yes. So triangle is the first one to the right. It's going to be moon is the back right. So when we're fighting him, it's going to be off of his right leg. So it's going to be to your right when you are meleeing him. What we're going to do is when he's active, once we've killed all these channelers, we're going to turn him around and take him a couple steps back. It's going to give us a bit more room in the whole area. Oh yeah, good marks. We should do that. That'll help us recognize where we are, which each one is. So we're going to want a tank and a couple people with each tank on each of these channelers. But the primary group, most of the group, I was being a bit of a Sham. We can switch him around. Sorry, I didn't see the question. Spacebar, I had to reset because my my raid frames are like freaking out every time I want to move a person. Yes, Spacebar. You're the first circle. I'm the first moon. Danny is the first star. Drew is the first diamond, and Kermit is the first triangle. That's only, I mean, honestly, if we can get through the channeler phase the first time we pull it, I will be astounded. It is not easy. This fight has complexities to it. So let's just hang tight here. Let's try to figure this fight out the best we possibly can. Le Pen, what do you want after that? I don't have, Le Pen, I don't have improved might, so I'll give you kings. If you want to might yourself, I'll 10-minute kings you or something. I don't know how we want to dance this.
Also, it's super important when you do click that you only click one time and don't move or cast. Unselect the boss so you don't accidentally target and shoot him or anything, or
Yeah,
it'll screw up.
And you wait. That's it. You just click and wait. That's what you do. So these channelers do a few things. They also have a limited range as to what they can act upon. I believe they're like 35 yards apart where they originally stand, but they have a range of about 40 yards on each one. When each channeler dies, they also empower each other with 25% spell haste and 25% damage, making each kick and each action more important. One of the most annoying things that they do is they summon in these abyssal demon fuckers. They do like a hellfire AoE. We can banish them. We can try our best to like fear them, just deal with them. Warlocks are the best for doing that. But we just have to damage through them, move away from those, kind of just control as much damage as possible. There's going to be a lot of damage going out if we're not kicking every single kick here, and it's not always possible to get every single kick. I don't think I designated any tanks, which is a little silly. I will do moon and triangle, and those are going to be our first two kills. I'm going to be holding the first two. Our tankier boys are going to be holding individual ones, and they're going to be taking a lot more damage towards later parts of the fight. We're going to have with me on those two is going to be most of the raid, as in people who aren't going to be called here, but we are going to put at least a shaman and another kicker with each of the tanks. So we'll have heals, you'll be with Regent, and Regent, you'll be on Star. Daggett, you'll be on Circle, and Thrag, you'll be on Diamond. Regent, you'll have heals, and Vagar. Vagar, you're over there just to help him kick and deal with the fight so that there's not like tons of stuff getting off. You guys can like back and forth. Like Vagar, you can get the first kick and then he can shield bash the every other or something like that. Same thing for Daggett. You'll be with let's have you go with Pork Rib. You're not gonna have his totem. But you'll be with Pork Rib, and Pork, you'll stand like kind of like where I'm clicking here to be in range of him, and then the rest of the range DPS should be about where I'm clicking now. So you guys should be in range of Pork Rib's totem. Oh, I have Pork in the wrong group. Let's put Erotic with you casters because he's the Ellie. And that's where I have to reload because UI is being ridiculous. Okay. And then let me, for this first phase, I'm going to put Pork Rib and Danny. I'm going to swap you so Heals and Regent are in the same group, and Danny and Daggett and Pork are in the same group for you guys. Okay, so then we're going to have Thrag. You're going to be with Mammal, and Danny. You're going to need the extra kick because you're you don't have a reliable kick, right? You can just like charge once every like 30 seconds or something. Or bash or something. I don't think they're stunnable though. I think they're just kickable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're correct on that.
So then, Danny, you'll be with Thrag Tusk for this first phase. I am not doing nearly as much in the second phase as the first phase, so that's when I'll take the chance to swap the groups back around. I'll make sure Danny are back in the Wind Fury, and we'll get that train rolling again. And that's, you know, honestly, getting through this Channeler phase is the first progression. So let's make sure that we're communicating, we're figuring out. Let's not point at any fingers. Let's try to figure this shit out, you know, one step at a time. I may not be able to take
the clicks happen after we take out all the channelers.
Sorry?
The clicks for the boxes, they happen after we take out every single channeler.
I gotta turn you up, sorry.
It's going to start casting Blast Nova. That's when we need to click.
Yeah, we're doing it to interrupt Blast Nova, which is about every 50 seconds, I believe, if I recall correctly. The timer should be pretty accurate. I heard it's pretty accurate.
Does that only happen after we kill all the channelers, or do we have 50 seconds to kill all these guys?
We
2 minutes.
have 2 minutes to kill all these guys, yeah.
We should, I mean, I think the video I watched said we should at least have 3 of these guys down before.
We should have more than that, I mean, hopefully. Okay. Honestly, what I'm thinking is, especially during progress here, and with how many fucking shamans we have, let's get in phase 1. Let's get Kermit, Heals, Erotic, and Shamrex. Let's have you guys all lust on this phase 1 to kill as many channelers as possible quickly. Then we can rotate. We can rotate Mammal and Train in to DPS groups, and then we'll still have Pork Ribs Lust for DPS push, so that way we'll be able to put them in the tank group for initial threat to take off on threat, and then we can put in like the Warlock and stuff, so get them a second one. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm like fucking coughing like crazy right now. We're gonna feel this all out. I don't think any of us have pulled mags yet this round of TBC. I know, I'm sure plenty of people have done it, you know, when it was relevant, but I think that this is going to be the first pull for all of us. So, you know, any experience that you gain from doing something, don't be shy. Let us know. Don't think that like it's some stupid thing you just brought up. Don't look at it that way. Let's, you know, figure things out one step at a time. Drew, update yours now. Shamrex and Erotic. Those are the guys who need the 10-minuters. And then, okay.
before we do this too, I remember this specifically. We all need to be in the room before we pull because this gate comes down. So
Yep.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
We can
we're
also
about
walk
to
all the way in here, not pull anything until we attack
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, do not nobody please attack anything. But we can all move in here. So I'm going to be standing over here. Dawn is. Walker. I'm going to be standing about right here with these two channelers on me. Thrag, you can drag yours a little bit, like over to where Train Shock is, like right here, just to create a little bit of room away from those guys and maintain the 40 yards. Because I'm gonna really drag Green closer to where Moon is. Kuko, you get Green on me because I'm gonna attack Moon more than anything. And then maybe we can have a few other Nuggy, let's have you help just to start purple on Thrag. He has huge threat, but just to make sure it goes on him, just to use your MD.
Yeah, no problem. I was actually just gonna get Regent, but I will switch to Thrag.
Yeah, he's just closer to the group. I think Thrag and Daggett will be okay with the distance that they have. If there anything, if it seems like Warriors have the chance of missing more or some bullshit, then we'll swap that for sure. But I think we'll be okay with this. I don't have a buff on Le Pen, so let me just buff him. Okay, so all DPS, that's not people who were called out before for the kicks, which is like all of... Oh, and you Warlocks, sorry. Can we have Warlocks each pick a Curse of Tongues? We need a Curse of Tongues for each one.
Bacho, purple. Also, moon or green. Sorry, purple and green. Bacho.
Okay.
Can you just go over the cube cooking rotations? Who's supposed to be where when we get to that point?
Yes, we can talk about it a little bit right now, and then we'll get a little bit more specific when we'll talk about the first two rotations more than anything right now. Just if we can get through two rotations within like the next fucking 30-45 minutes, we're gonna kill this tonight without even a fucking thought. So just I really want us to focus on these channelers in the first phase, but we'll talk about the first one. I think people who are called out there, they're pretty used to dealing with mechanics, so we should remember the first one. Danny, it's going to be your first on the left. I'm going to be on the right, so you're going to be Star. I'm going to be Moon. Then we're going to have Spacebar in the back left over there on Circle. Drew is in the middle back on Diamond. Kermit is in the back right on Triangle. Vagar, you're going to be in that spot where Danny goes off to the left first. Electrical, you're going to be the second click where Circle is. That'll be the second blast wave. He will be active for 1 minute and 40 seconds at that point. It'll be a bit into the fight. It'll be a little bit before you have to renew whatever the fuck, 2-minute stuff you have going. So just think about that 2-minute point of him being active. We're probably going to have to click again. Diamond will be Little Nuggy. You'll be running to the back. Power Thrust will be the back right on Triangle. And Mammal, you'll do the front right. So your second click on the front right here, Mammal. You'll have to, maybe if you want to like heal through here throughout the fight, once phase 2 goes active, then you can get over. You can get over to there once your mob dies with your tank. If we can get those 2 down, that would be incredible. I mean, the third one is in the order of it going around the room. Shamrock's in the front left, Psych in the back left, Kuko in the middle, Bacho in the back right, and Heals in the front right. And then for the fourth one, you'll see all of the melee have done the front left. So on the fourth one, Le Pen will be the left side, then Pork on the back left, Erotic in the middle, Rough Fluff on the right, and Chew Fat in the front right. So it's all in the raid info. If you heard your name and you weren't sure of what you just heard, you can ask again. Make sure we're making a little bit of reference of where these circles are. It'll be literally him just turning around in this fight. He'll be like between Star and Moon, which will make Star and Moon essentially the quote-unquote melee or close range ones. No, Danny. He's going to be facing where I am right now. Basically, we're going to turn him around. We'll have probably... if we have 4 of them dead, we'll have Daggett pick it up first. If we have 3 of them dead, we'll have Thrag pick it up first. If some weird stuff is happening, I can. But essentially, the point will be Thrag will be like the main off tank because the amount of fucking threat he can generate as an off tank is just unreal. And then we'll have like a warrior or myself taking the main hits. If I'm taking the main hits, it'll definitely change to Thragtusk, and then another warrior behind that is my assumption. But we'll see how this goes. I think we give this a pull. We watch out for the basic shit here. We watch out for as much as we can. Let's make sure that we're kicking as many spells as possible. I know we have a lot of people assigned to do the kicks, but let's also have on. So that means we have Le Pen, myself. Okay, so we have shamans. You shamans are gonna have to do as much as you can in terms of kicks. If you don't have your rank 1 Earth Shock out, I'd strongly suggest you put it on your bars and make it a keybind. If you get the amount of, like, the more kicks you guys can get, the more value you get as a shaman, and we have lots of shamans. I know that you guys have no spell hit. That's okay. Just trying your best to do it. Yeah, as a healer, you'll see Train Shock. It depends on the situation, especially when you're with a Gimp Pally tank like myself. Being able to kick an ability that I literally can never kick unless, you know, I'm using a 2-minute cooldown, can like save 3,300 damage. It's still Earth Shock that interrupts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, okay. Alright, well, let's
Warlocks, don't forget, if you're a warlock and you see Infernal come down, banish it. You know.
Yeah, and prioritize getting a kick on a heal. Make sure the heal has to be kicked. The heals have to be kicked. Regent, you can take yours like a step over to the right to try to create a little bit of space. Like you can like take yours like right here.
Okay.
Just a little bit, and then I'm gonna take mine a little bit halfway between the two, but more towards Moon. All right, we're all ready. Read yourself, sure. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Curse of Tongues. Let's do everything we can. Kuko, you're gonna get the triangle on me, right?
Which one's dying first?
I mean, everyone knows it's gonna be Skull. I'll make it Skull right now. That is where triangle is.
That was Moon.
Moon. Sorry, I'm retarded. Sorry, I'm looking at triangle. That's where Moon was. So it's like the front right one. Moon is. I'm just making it Skull. This is the first one that all of us are killing, unless you are a tank or the 3 DPS who are assigned to kick the other ones. You know what? I'm gonna make a little call right here. Vagar, you come over here and you help with the Skull, because I think having a shaman plus a warrior will do a lot. And yeah, Le Pen, you come over here. You're gonna be killing Skull with us. Okay, let's see how this works. We're gonna be moving some stuff around as we have to. We're gonna be figuring this out. But let's try to front load Skull. Let's try to our shamans. If you guys can stay a little bit centric. If you're one of the bloodlust shamans, like Pork, I don't think you're on our first bloodlust. Mammal Train, you guys aren't on the first bloodlust. But if Sham, like make sure you're like a little bit central so you can hit as many people at the rate as possible. And let's
100-yard range. Everyone in this room should get it.
Oh, it is? Okay, I thought it was like 40 for some reason. Cool.
Right out the gate, Donnie. The bloodlust.
Sweet. And let's just make sure green's getting to me. Please, no one pull it across the room. We need to get green on me from a. I'm gonna shoot it with a shield and misdirect it.
I have 2 hunters misdirected.
Rough Fluff needs a wisdom. He's on 30 seconds.
Is that me? No, that's Power Thrust needs a King's. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Nope. Don't do King. Damn it. I need a salve now.
That's fine. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. So here's going to be a pull timer. Let's get ready to get it here. I'm going to make it a little bit longer just so that we have time to get into position.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Banish that.
I can't cast that.
Make sure you reapply curses every 30 seconds.
On Skull, that has to be
Resisted.
kicked. We just let a Dark Mending off. Alright, this is gonna be a wipe, but that's okay. We saw a little bit. We let a Mending get off at the start, which is pretty painful, and there's a lot of abyssals.
I can't cast that.
This is where they get buffed one time.
Are you wiping it?
Yeah, we can wipe it.
Alright, get to the front door, guys.
You can run all the way through this room, so as long as you die, just group up.
Just to make it easier.
Oh, this is a pretty toxic run back.
Okay, so, and we had, I'm pretty sure I saw it, we had Curse of Tongues on all of them, right? The casts were not ridiculously fast. We just let a Dark Mending get off, and there's a lot of kicks to be had in this encounter.
Why did that rip to Daggett off the bat?
That's a fantastic question.
What happened?
It resisted my my judgment, so it must have been the tiny amount of threat from what's it called?
Oh, it went to me?
Yeah, from a.
I was way fucking across the room. Yeah, it must have been my Blood Rage. Just make sure get those hunters misdirected and all that shit.
Yeah, I think I'll take both misdirects. So Nuggy, you'll do the kill target for me, and Kuko, you'll do the same one to me.
Alright, so you want Skull, and then
Yeah,
Kuko
yeah.
can take that extra ad you're picking up.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
No need to have them run across the room. That's just a bad start. Just... I'm just gonna assign a few people to each one train. And then, you know, I can say like 1 and 2 for each one. You guys can rotate or something like that, or even 3. But let me just figure that out real quick. And that'll just be for the 2 kill targets that we're on. Everyone else will have already be in their spot, like Mammal, Pork, in heals. You guys are the shamans who are going with the tanks, right? How was the damage on those individual tanks and stuff like that?
Very light.
Okay.
It was easy to heal.
Okay, so we'll just have to make sure that those abyssals come out really quickly. So we'll just have to be watching that. Warlocks, you guys will have a pretty annoying job in phase 1, just fearing and banishing those. And I'm pretty sure they'll disappear when we kill the mob who summons them. Because I think I saw them not being so insanely ridiculous as the fight goes on.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for how fast they came out. When you called it the first time, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, they came out very quickly, and I don't even think there was a cast time. It was just like summon demon and it like brought it in or some shit like that. So it was like very abrupt.
Right, meanwhile, I have time to like call my mom and catch up on the family before my imp gets summoned.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Now we can.
We can't double MD. Just you can't have two MDs on at the same time.
Oh, okay. Then just MD it, MD triangle to me, and I will just like stand close to skull, hit it.
We could probably Adventure Shield that one, and I'll misdirecting shot it to you too. Distracting shot it to you, I mean.
So you can't misdirect two separate mobs?
Yeah, you can. There's a cooldown between. You can't drop them both at the exact same time.
You can only have one MD on you at a time, so he'd have to shoot his first, and then I'd have to shoot mine after, which would be too long. We'd have the same thing happen.
Yeah, then I'll just take the MD from green, and then just save yours, Nuggy, in case one runs away. Maybe it can help me a little bit.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because it doesn't seem like those guys have any problem picking theirs up.
Okay.
We're ready. Let's get it. I'll do a little countdown here.
You have 2 minutes almost, by the way.
5.
No problem. Let's pop it when it's off cooldown in 2 minutes.
1.
That spell isn't ready.
Burning Abyss.
Careful
banish.
for those.
There's two of them running around. I see. Banish them.
Let a heal get off.
Got one over here on Daggett.
Alright, we're on green now.
Radiant's got a Viz critter on star.
Can you intimidating shout it?
I mean, I've got it on me, like I have threat, but
Good job with fears and stuff. Just keep those CCs up. Move away from the new one. Try to do what we can to it. Trying to taunt drag it away. Alright, now we're on purple now. I'll try to tank these things as much as I can.
I went down.
Ooh. I went down. I don't know why.
They start hitting a lot harder as the fight goes on. So what we're just gonna be figuring out. I mean, honestly, we just killed two. We almost got our third one, but then one came over. Okay, and then this is where Magtheridon goes active. So that's just a matter of getting, letting heals get off and letting people get clapped by the burning. What are they called? Burning
Dude, Mag. Holy, he hit me for 7k with 16.5k overkill.
Is it just a normal hit or crit or crush?
It's critical.
Okay, I was gonna say if that's a crit, we have problems. I was gonna say, I mean, sorry, if that was a non-crit, we'd have problems. 21,000 is a lot.
Holy shit.
So yeah, let's
Annie, you could have been cool.
That's progress right there. We got 2 of them down. Let's make sure we're getting 3 to 4 of them down. If we have one of them alive when Mags comes up, that's not bad. We'll basically drag it over on top of Mags, and we will kill it and cleave onto Mags while, like, you know, whoever the tank is that will still hold it. Let's just have, like, as my 2 get killed and cleared up, let's have the healers spread out throughout the room a little bit. Maybe like Kermit, if you and I want to go on the far side of it, I'll try to help with demons, you help with the healing load, and then maybe like some of you maybe one other healer wants to help with like the regent to Daggett area, and then we'll have the rest of the guys kind of help out in that original area. It seems like the burning abyssals may be one of the biggest problems.
Can you call out when something's about to die so I can be prepared to get my shit pushed in? And use
Yeah,
some
I can.
cooldowns and stuff.
I'll call out when what's it
Pop a
called?
Shield potion.
I'll call out when the second one is dying. I don't think it's a tremendous amount of damage when the first one does, but by the second one dying, it's a lot. They don't gain health when they get stacks though, which is a good thing. They just gain damage and attack speed, so they will still die very fast. The more people we have on it, the faster it dies, the less casts get off. We just have to make sure that we're re-upping our tongues right before he goes live.
Nothing.
Why the fuck did I follow you guys?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Rick.
Maybe let's have Kermit and then one of the priest healers. Let's have Chew Fat. Let's have you go like the far side, closer to like where Regent is and Daggett, and then Power. You can stay kind of like more in the area where you were. Help with Thrag and Daggett. Did we did not use Lust there, right?
I did not.
I did not as well.
Okay, so that's good, because also I think that once this is a full farm fight, as in once we've killed this and we understand, or at least we've pushed into phase 2 reliably, I believe what we'll do is we'll use our Lust when we kill the first or second one, maybe the second one. The thing is, I don't want to waste time with the movement, so I almost feel like it's better for the melee to get the maximum amount of usage from a Lust by having both of the channelers there, so that one, if one dies within that time period, they can smack the other one. But I think that with the amount of damage that they do and all that it's
Repair bot in the back. If you need to repair. If you don't, repair anyway.
just repair right now. But that was a good adjustment on the first one, and that was without Lust. So now let's see how we do with Lust on pull, killing these first two. Working on the third one. When the other mobs get in range of these, what happens is they can heal each other, not just themselves. So let's make sure that you guys, it's not like you guys didn't say anything, but let's just try to, in the case where something like one tank falls down, we always can res them and rebuff them for mags, like if it's Thrag or a warrior. If I die, leave me. But for the other tanks, they can still be rezzed and they can pick up mags before he goes active and we can keep him alive. So let's just do what we can with the channelers. They don't seem to be tauntable. I fucking swore I taunted one. It's like mine is weird where like I put it on a S. Let's just keep playing with it. Let's see how it works. Let's get this Lust off the bat.
Can we get salvo before we're about to go?
I'm gonna eat this food and then I'll be buffing everyone. I didn't put any buffs out yet. Sorry, I was just sitting around here and then I smelled weed.
Oh no! Did some of it fall into your lungs?
Gosh, I think so.
I've got like another
Bang,
fucking week
bang,
before I can
bang,
smoke
bang,
again,
bang,
dude. It's goddamn
bang,
bullshit.
bang.
Pull up.
I'll take your hit for you.
Thank you. Please do. I miss it so much.
Why'd you have to stop, Drew?
I got a new job that I kind of want to
Oh.
keep, and I failed the first one, but they're like, hey, we'll let you retake it, and I'm like, I can do that.
You're like, give me 29 days.
I mean, technically, it's just a mouth swab, so like I should be fine right now if they wanted to fucking test me. But they said they'd test me in 2 weeks, so next week they'll hopefully test me again, and I can get back to smoking.
Oh yeah. Godspeed, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Spacebar, can I get Inton Group 2, please?
Oh yeah, Gartic with that big old fat man body.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, Lap, if you can Kings,
Should I
Shamans.
have like a couple extra spell power food I could buy off you? Yeah, that'd do.
Sweet. It's good to have health right now for this progress. Alright, so let's do the same thing. I'll pick up Skull just right here. We'll have the other one MD'd to me. We did really well on that start. Let's use Lust at the start here, and let's see how fast we can destroy this Skull and get on to the green. So green is dying second. It's a pseudo X. I'm just leaving that there for positioning purposes as we go into mag, so people have better reference. Ready, check in, and then hold timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's still reaching.
Recommend to go green.
First one dead, we're on green now. Green is about at 50% for you other tanks. We're gonna start taking heavy damage when this one dies.
I'm gonna start walking the door.
Need some banishes on these abyssals.
Alright, this one's dead. Get ready for damage here, guys. Get ready for damage. Big damage. We're all on purple now. Keep it up on purple right here. Another Abyssal Demon coming out. I'm working on it. Good fear. Really good fear. Killing purple right now. Let's all get to circle. Everyone on circle.
Mag's out. Oh,
Drag.
I'm dead.
It's progress. It's progress. That's not the first blast wave. We're not clicking right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to die anyways. I won't be able to.
I'm saying it's not.
He hasn't cast Blast Wave yet.
It's not for another 25 seconds, his first blast wave. No. It's 50 seconds after he spawns for the first time. But that's good right there, guys. That's the third one dead. Now we need to be able to transition into that fourth one. I would love to be able to kill the fourth one or be almost dead with the fourth one by the time he spawns. That will free up a warrior and a druid tank to be able to tank him without me just getting my fucking cheeks spread. He honestly wasn't hitting me. Okay, just kidding. He's hitting me for 7k. Yeah, he's hitting me for 6k, 7k, 6. Yeah, he hits pretty hard.
Yeah, I get hit for 4k, blocked some of it.
So
5k, blocked some of it. I got a renew and a flash heal. And I got hit for 4k.
So
blocked.
in theory, we should have enough kicks on kill target. Can we have like two shamans, two Resto Shamans set focus on green to tab or Shoxin? It's another heal went out on from green.
Yeah, I was focusing green, but my first one resisted.
Yeah, mine. I'm getting a lot of resist.
Yeah, healers are, and you will get lots of resists. The hit rating lack is like what, 16% when you're not when you have no spell hit or no talents for it or anything.
After your targets die, are there healers coming over to help me in Regent? Like, back up the other heals?
Yeah.
Because I got no love from anybody but Pork Rib and Chew Fat.
No, we should be on healing you. Just that there's a lot of red damage going in.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's the Shadow Bolt volleys getting off, which, you know, it's one of those things where it would be cool if we had like 7 rogues or enhancement shamans and warriors and melee and stuff, because it would be lockdown, but that would also suck for the rest of this fucking expansion.
I think we just played that one.
I think we're making strides each attempt, though, so we let's just keep on getting used to what these abilities are. I mean, honestly, the more repetitions our warlocks get, the more they'll be used to reacting with their banish and fears and keeping it up. Maybe if maybe if somebody has a good weak aura or nameplate that helps them with that, you guys can share it. Like if someone feels like they maybe aren't tracking it so well, maybe one of you warlocks who feel like they have a good resource can help like that. If all you guys are comfortable with it, then, or if all you guys are comfortable with it, never mind. You guys just, I mean, honestly, the improvement from the first one to this last one was massive. So it's literally just like little bits of tidying up, which are repetitions, and they won't really be fucking anyone up. That's also a thing for healers and range DPS and stuff. You guys have to be careful. They have 2 phases. The abyssal demon things run around and smack your shit, and then they'll just stop and they'll like inferno, I believe. Do not be next to them. If they're banished, just move away from them. If they stop moving, move away from them. Always try to be away from the abyssal demons or the demon, whatever the fuck. Shut up, Drew.
Got him.
Fuck, what? What I said? Shit. I was admiring Rex setup.
Alright, let me do pally buffs.
Ah, crap, I need a second. I gotta take the dog out. I'm sorry. I'm coming.
Okay, so again, so as of right now, let me just look at it and then we can talk about it a little bit. Damage taken, that's definitely me, I'm a winner. Damage taken by spell. So outside of the melees going out, Shadow Bolt volleys did 150k damage throughout that, and the Abyssal, the Burning Abyssal did 107. So we're taking more damage from the Shadow Bolt volleys than we are the demons, but we are taking burst damage from the demons. So let's just work on as many kicks as possible. Obviously, we're doing, you know, as much DPS and we're trying to burn these guys as fast as possible. But the bigger concern that we have right now in the early phases of this fight is we're really, really trying to control. We're trying to reduce the amount of damage taken. If we get to Magtheridon and every single healer is it's at least progress for the start, but that's not where we want to be at. We want to try to, obviously the heals are the big interrupt, but the bigger thing is we want to be able to kick the volleys. We want to be able to lower the amount of healing that the healers are required to do throughout the fight. As we go into the next phase, I didn't mention anything about it, but there's a pretty fun move I believe is called Quake. You just get your shit knocked around for like 8 seconds. Can't cast. If you're low on health and it goes off and you can't get insta-casts, you probably are very close to dying. It does, the ability itself doesn't do a ton of damage, but there's quite a few things that are going out. Oh, he did? Oh, well, I was dead. How are we looking on lust time?
Lust is up.
Okay. Once Psych is back, we will go.
Back.
Cool, let me just check this. Alrighty. Ready, check for pull. Oh, I don't have a... I need to put something on power thrust. And, oh, I do this. Hold on. Boom, and... That
Do the thing.
Shamrex, I need to do salve, and Erotic, I need to put salve, and then we're covered. Okay. Lapan, I need to give you a fresh might. We're good. Okay. Let's get this, guys. Let's pop Lust at the start. You know, we're getting to the point where it's not a complete waste if you have haste potions or destructions to try to really burst these fuckers down and see what we got to try to push a little bit. Let's get it here, guys. I'm going to do a pull timer.
I can't cast that yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doesn't help.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Fucking huge damage. Keep it up. Keep pumping. Alright, we're on the second one.
Abyssal on me. Daggett.
Good kick on that. Let's move away from this demon here. Beautifully done. Let's move on to the next.
Make sure every warlock is banishing, not just a couple.
Yeah, and don't forget your tongues, guys.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dot,
Working on it, Chew.
make sure you banish.
Oh, Chew just got killed by. Dag's gonna need heals.
Yep, I'm working on it. Yep, Daggett needs a buddy over here. Kermit, maybe you can move over to him.
Yeah, I got it.
Regent's down.
Can we battle wrestle?
Mag's gonna be coming out soon, probably.
If you can
15
put Star misdirect on me, I need.
Get banished. Come on.
Choose up.
Yep, Mags is gonna be up. That's gonna be Thrag. Don's getting his poop pushed in over. Thrag, get on him. Turn him around.
This is it.
Killing Circle.
Circle's about to.
Yep, I'm gonna be taking big damage. Fantastic kick. You can taunt it, Daggett, if you want to. You take less damage.
We banish.
Earthquake.
Here's the earthquake. Yep, this is gonna be really bad with mob still. Nice, he's not hitting you though, so maybe not that. Try to bring it back to Mags a little bit. Blast and wave. Everyone get to your spot if you're on the first one. Everyone
Daggett's
get to your
down.
spot. Click.
Last over interrupt.
Everyone needs to be clicking. We might have dead people there, huh? Yeah. Okay. That's good though. That's progress. I like it.
Does the cube kill me?
You do take damages.
You can still take damage, and then the
the
time of his blast wave is not when you want to click it. You don't want to click it when Blast Nova goes off. You want to have the channel being already off when the timer goes.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. When it started casting, I went over, started clicking, and I don't think anything else was on me, but that cube fucking murdered me.
Yeah, when you're channeling, you're taking damage. Yeah.
We got 3 healers out.
Oh, Pork, that's 3 too many, bud. Let's fix it.
I'm seeing Shadow Bolt volleys hit me, melee. I was clicking it and I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, stuff. It's called Shadow Grasp. It's called Shadow Grasp. You're gonna take 700. You're gonna take around 600 to 800 damage, depending if you get a partial resist or not. Shadow resist is good there.
Make sure we are banishing and not fearing the targets.
Well, banish first, and then fear is good if you need to help out with it again. Also, I mean, I'm sure you probably did, but like Frost Nova can work on that. I mean, we have one mage, so it's not like you guys are everywhere. If you know, hunters can concussive shot to help people clear some distance. You guys can throw down frost traps during combat. They're susceptible to CC, so we're not using anything on the channelers, so you can use those CC ones and like maybe drop them under healers' feet, you know, a little bit into that first phase. We can see how that helps. That might do a lot.
Warlocks, I put a weak aura in the raid info channel. Go ahead and put that on. It'll tell you when banish is going to expire and who has a banish active.
Also, our damage is only going to keep going up and up as we go on in the weeks and get our spell strike and all of our goodies made and stuff. So this damage is looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, that number 3 guy's a fucking pumper.
The absolute best, like, I was watching a stream of like apes and stuff like that, and those guys are like literal full bis already with crafted and stuff, and they're doing like 1.3, 1.2, and then, you know, like the lucky ones are up in like the 1.45 area, so it's not, we have a lot of increase in our gear itself. But I still think that we have a pretty, sometimes I'm like, okay, entrance is here. I think that we got this. If we don't, I honestly think that we're going to put in a lot of work tonight. We're going to figure it all out, and then next week I mean, honestly, the only reason we were doing Karazhan on the Tuesdays was because we wanted people to be high enough level to be able to get in here at 25, but at the same time, mags will require more gear. I think that having a rules and a Kara run will only make this better. So we probably will do a weird thing with mags one more time. But I like this progress so far. Let's see all these channelers die.
Dan, don't forget your tongues, Curse of Tongues.
The main problem we have right now is healers getting killed by those Infernals.
Yeah, that's definitely the main thing. Once mine die, if the tanks are staying alive, which so far the little difference has been, I'm like getting over to help with the Infernals, and then I like watch a healer die as I'm trying to get over there. So the faster we get with killing the main targets, the sooner I'm available. I can fucking turn evil, right? Turn on. Where is it? Can I? Is it just undead? Damn it.
Demon, isn't it?
Yeah, I can exercise it and I can Holy Wrath it for damage to pick up threat, but I don't think I can turn it. Nah, I think it's a demon spacebar because I think it's a demon because I
Did I get a
can
4?
exercise it.
I really think it's the lack of noggin fogger in this raid, honestly.
That's a fair point.
Them do be vax.
I never completed that quest.
This
Kick
guy
him.
calls ourselves the co-GMGs.
It's just like how Rick never trains his other totems that he uses.
Or first aid.
Yeah.
Or first aid. Dude, you don't need first aid when you got healing wave, alright?
Do you not have first aid, Trainwreck?
No, I don't.
Oh god.
Who the fuck needs first aid?
Everyone.
At this point, I just refuse to do it.
I suppose that's fair. I mean, you come this far. Eh?
The principle is strong with this one.
Yeah, when you get to number 7 enhancement without first aid, I don't think you need it, alright?
You might want to recheck that. I don't think you're 7th anymore.
I did miss 5 bosses last week.
How is it you guys tell like the overall rankings?
Overall, all-star points for a raid. Or just damage
I'm gonna have
or
to
whatever
walk
you
my
want.
dumb ass through it after this, I suppose, because I can't figure it out.
You don't have to worry about it. You're nowhere close.
I checked the Karazhan run, bud, and I was in top 10 for the thing that I figured out how to check, so I'd like to figure out how to actually check. First time DPSing, I'll take being top 10.
The way to do it is you actually have to search Kirtonos, not yourself, and then from there you have to look up like the top all-stars.
Yeah, but
or-
the way the only things that I saw is like you can only check like specific raids, I guess, and like, or I guess is that the way to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Fuck you guys. I was top 10 Karazhan. Eat my dick.
On Kirtonos.
On Kirtonos, yes. But that applies for you too, mister.
Nothing
Yeah,
phase
on-
1 should
on
count.
Earth. On Earth.
Warcraft logs should have banned every log the first 3 weeks. they should not have taken into account anything the first 3 weeks. Probably longer, actually.
Shamans, we can drop Earthbind around the room for guiding those fucking infernals.
Yeah, that's a good call, Bork.
Drew, you're still number 10.
Hot diggity damn, I'll take it. Toss some fucking destruction pots in there and I'll jump 3 or 4 of them, I guarantee you that.
He's no Mavage.
Nah, there's some dude in like fucking Lotus or something who's the top, I forget his name.
Me and Space,
Harley?
5 and 6.
Is it Nokus?
Alright.
It's some Shadow Priest is pulling like 1200 damage each fight and he's just fucking nuts.
Okie dokie. We have all of our members here. Let's get some buffs on Lepenofer if we can get some 30-minute buffs on him, please. A Fort, Shadow, Res.
I'm out of range.
Okay, and I can put out my 10-minute buffs on the homies. Drew and Erotic. And
Can Drew get Wisdom also, instead of Kings? I'd take the 10-minute, that's fine.
Le Pen, can you put
I don't
Wisdom
know.
on
Once
your
in there,
minutes?
I'll whisper.
It's okay. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Let's get it. He's fully buffed. Ready to check. We had a nice little break there. Let's get it.
Bloodlust is up.
Just give me 1 sec. Wisdom is actually so much better for me than Kings. Just wait for 1 second. Hopefully he's reading the whispers.
How long do you believe your pathetic sorcery can hold me?
Dope, let's read.
Okie dokie. Here's a full timer.
I can't cast that yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's start charging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Second one's dead now.
That's still recharging. It's not ready yet.
Hey, big. They're number 3 now. Thrag, get ready to pick up the boss. Here's the boss. Thrag is taking some serious damage here. Let's make sure we're getting circled down ASAP.
Alright, circle's down.
Alright, lots of damage on Regents. Regent, bring yours over towards the boss. Once we're done jumping around, try to get distance away if you can, like, kind of, like, try to, like...
Ugh, Regent's down. Making my way, I got it.
Quake timing.
Oh, you got it? Alright.
He's gonna take me out, though. You have to taunt it. You have to taunt it off me. Everyone get to your first spot.
I got it.
Everyone get to your first spot. Start clicking right now. Alright, hold it. Hold it.
There it is.
Hold it. Hold it. And get off now. We're still killing the...
Still skill star, guys.
So this... Yeah, everyone has to be on star right now. So right now we're working on killing this channeler. And we are getting the second click. We're bouncing. We're bouncing.
Dagon's down. Let's get that star down, guys. Come on.
Work on star. It's on Dawn. I'm taking huge damage on Walker. If I didn't let those 2 DPS die early, this mob would have been dead earlier.
Last Nova, get ready to click.
Yep, everyone should be clicking for the second one. I didn't call it out though. We had people dead already. Let's reset this. Let's get back in here. This is really good progress, guys.
Is it possible to bring mobs closer together for less travel time?
Yes, we can. As long as we have... if you can res me, I'm going to try to situate this a little bit. What we can do is we will put Erotic, Danny, and Vagar. You guys try to do like a 1-2-3 kick combo on when we have 2 mobs left. Yes, you do, Train. Go for it. Just take a res. We'll do like Danny first, Vagar second, Erotic third. You guys will be on the basically like the kill target when there's 2 left. We're then going to have Shamrex, Kermit, and heals. I know 2 of you guys can miss a lot of them, but I think that will be okay. You guys will kick as much as you can on the last target. I'll be there to do what I can. Yeah, and if you can put Hots Up Rough on Thrag, and then hopefully the way that it will work is it will only be Regent and Thrag who are the 2 tanks still left up. And Regent, what you should do is when we call out that Thrags has died, you'll start moving yours over towards Daggett, okay? So that way that, like, as long as the kicks are up, and there's only 2 of them up, so it's much more likely for us to get the kicks. The casts are fast, but we're still going to have Curse of Tongues. I don't think so, Pork. I think only 1 ticks at a time.
You can have multiple ranks of Renew. It's not the same rank, though.
From different casters?
Yes.
Oh, then, I mean, I guess in that case we figure out who's the highest healing power, and whoever's lower, they do the second highest rank of Renew.
I'll change mine.
I mean, that's
Cool.
how it was in Classic. I don't know if it changed in fucking TBC anyways.
Yeah, that's the
That's
question.
the whole,
Does it change?
That's the whole reason why, like, the T2 set from fucking BWL was so good. Put that lower rank Renew on them, as well as the greater heal.
So you can have multiple renewals from different people on... I mean, we can try it when we rest.
Oh no, Shamrex didn't get 1 renew.
Calculated.
Hey, Dot, hold up. Go down there. Hold up.
Coos tuck. I don't know if that's better or worse than mine. Mine's stupid.
So, yeah, so Regent and or Daggett, whoever ends up holding the channeler with all the stacks, if we're going to be turning him around, and Thrag, I'm thinking like kind of like stand him like right here where I am, so that the melee having to get it is like, we're not actually, maybe like just turning him around is pretty good, because we don't want people walking over here to get hit by his cleave, so we want to give them a little bit of space. So more, yeah, you were doing, you had him in a very good position there. You can just keep him the same way that he was. The difference of positioning we're going to want to do is, let's make sure that we're moving that last mob, whether it's Regent, Daggett, myself, let's make sure we're putting it on his ass, not in front of him. Otherwise we're going to cleave all of the melee, they will die.
So I mean, so you're getting these two on the far right side, they're clumping up here in the middle.
Yes.
Thrag has been bringing the one at the top over here in the middle. If the other tanks just rotate it counterclockwise, that it then eliminates the frontal cleave for it, and it's less travel time.
Yeah, well, what I'm suggesting from overall is, we're going to be taking this one that Regent is on. Once Thrag dies, he's going to be dragging it over this way, and they're basically going to be on top of each other. We're just going to have those three people who are assigned to kicks. You're going to be on the further one, the star that I'll mark right now.
Yeah.
Along with shaman healers, and then we'll have our rogues and our Ellie shaman on circle, and that should really negate the fact that they're next to each other. They shouldn't be able to cast on each other. We should be kicking as much as possible. That'll help with healers putting heals on the tanks. That'll help with, you said, the damage in general, because people won't have to move as much. Get a Hellstone here. Put some buffs out.
Regent, for yours on Star, once we start getting over there to burn it down, hold your slam for like an oh shit button, because just bank on us getting resisted, honestly.
For a positive note, we did really good with that channeling. We got that first Nova got channeled, right?
Yes.
That's
so
awesome.
If you are in the second group, just hit a 1 in the chat. Type 1 if you're in the second blast wave interrupt. One, two, three, four. Who to fifth? Nuggy. Okay. So all of you guys know where you're supposed to be. That's okay, Vagar. Like I said, if I, like I was saying, like if I didn't let you and Vacho die from losing threat on that second one, I honestly think that we would have seen the blast wave with a lot of people alive. So maybe just use that vanish a little early, Vagar. It's more likely that you're gonna die from getting threat early on one of these guys than you are to like Magtheridon against Thrag's threat. I'm trying to think what else. I don't think that you died from random shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you died from random shit. I think you got killed from.
If you are supposed to click and you do die, call it out so that somebody else can step up.
Yeah, right. That yes, that is a big deal. Okay, and now this is If you are in the third one, hit 1. If you're in the third click, hit 1. Bacho heals Psych, so it's Psych, Kuko, Bacho. I think it's heals and
rough.
Yeah, heals and rough fluff. And it's gonna be heals. You'll be on Moon, which is where Skull is, so you're like close to the melee one. And rough, you are.
No, it's Bacho.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading it wrong.
It isn't. There's rough fluff on number 3.
Yeah, no, it's Shamrock, Sidatica, Kuko, Bacho heals. Okay, sorry about that. And then on the last one is rough fluff. That's my fault. Fourth one is rough fluff. So heals is on Moon on the third one, Bacho on Triangle, Kuko on Diamond, Psych on Circle, Shamrock's on Star for the third one, and the very last one is going to be Le Pen. You're going to be on Star in the melee one, Pork on Circle, Erotic, you'll be on Diamond in the back, Rough Fluff, you'll be on Triangle to the back right, and Chew Fat, you'll be on the melee one, which is where Star is. It's where Moon. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's where Skull is, which is Moon on the raid setup bio thing. All right, let me just make sure I'm renewing these 10 minutes. I took a long time to fucking set that up.
Can Drew get wisdom too?
I will crush
Lap.
him and reclaim Outland as my own.
Do you know what we need to do? Le Pen, put wisdom on the priests, like greater wisdom. Just override their wisdom, and then I will use kings on them, and then individually put Drew. We're kind of doing a weird dance.
At the beginning, who is kicking Circle and Star?
I'm kicking Circle, and that's it.
Every time?
Am I getting it every time? No. Am I trying? Hell yeah. It doesn't heal though. It's just it doesn't heal. It just it's a volley. I'd say I get it 3 out of 4 times.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't listening to any of that. I was like trying to figure out these. I need pally power to work. This is driving me nuts.
Is it updated?
Porker might be over here help me too. I'm not sure.
I haven't been able to figure it out on this PC. I downloaded it the same way I did on mine. I tried doing an older version of it. I tried doing some other stuff, but it's still not popping up. Everything else is working.
Are you at your girl's place?
Yeah, I can finally go back in my house tomorrow. I was tented all weekend.
Yeah, Pork, help him with kicks if you don't mind. I think heals is helping.
But those volleys, they have about 30 yards range. Like, there's nobody around Daggett. You can just outrange him and it's fine.
Yeah, volleys are not the biggest deal
the
until
beginning.
later when they hit for like 7 or like 6k.
Well, I'm talking about the heal. If he resists.
Well, he doesn't. I haven't seen a heal yet until everybody switches over to my
someone
target.
has to be.
Yeah,
It has to be like below 60% health or something to cast it.
Yeah, like in the beginning, there's pretty much nobody here at, for those shadow volleys. Maybe I take one from time to time, that's about it.
Okay.
Hit me with the thing, Don Don.
Five,
Give me a second.
4,
Right here.
3, 2, 1.
I'm so upset with myself right now. Can you pop erotic?
This I need Curse of Tongues on circle.
Coming.
Need it on star.
A cast just fucking got off, guys. Come on. Rough Fluff, can you please battle Resuronic? No one else is allowed to die. I let someone die, no one else. I do not know why he's on me. Alrighty, nice job. Phase 2 is coming up here, make sure that mob dies. Thrag, get on the boss. Regent, come over here. Make sure that we have our kickers on here. Yep, good. You need to kick. Very good. Big damage here. Dark Mending. Nice kick. Okay, let's Regent. You're going to be taking big damage here. Try to get up under the boss, under its ass here.
That's not.
Yes, everyone get to their spot for first Blast Nova. Click now, click. Pick up the channeler. I'm moving now.
Sit star down, guys.
Everyone on start. Second lust. Use second lust. Alright, we're on
Vagar's
boss now.
dead. That means
Second.
Shamrock. Is there someone to get? Is there someone to get Vagar's spot? Or is Shamrock
Was it circle?
rotating up? No, it's star.
Star.
I'll get it.
Yep, go to your spots now. Do not start clicking yet. Just go to your spots. Start clicking right now. Start clicking.
We're missing a cube.
We're missing the second one on... Which was this one? Star.
That was me. I got disorganized.
Okay, that's okay.
Damn, we're getting good.
I mean, sorry, I mean, no, I did not mean Star. I mean, that was Moon, where the skull starts. Hey, that's all of the channelers dead though.
So Moon missed it?
Yeah.
I had Moon. Got that.
Circle. They missed it, I believe.
Oh, was it circle? I thought
Definitely did not miss it.
Okay.
Nope, it was Moon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Moon.
I think Mammal, you were on triangle. Yeah, that's triangle where you died at.
Shit.
Fucking idiot.
Well, there's nobody here anyway.
Honestly, I think the difference there was I didn't get the second list.
Progress. Anyone with a learning disability could have made that mistake. It's fine.
said circle because the stupid picture is backwards.
Yeah, you
You
have
flip
to.
your computer upside down, you're alright.
Yeah, if you just
It's in your monitor.
do a headstand, and it'll make a lot more sense.
Man, just duct tape that bitch.
No, yeah, it's just almost look at it from the orientation of where the tanks are. So it's gonna be like if you're in Moon, it's to the right of the boss. Like the boss is like if you're looking at his ass, it's to the right of him. Star is to the left of him if you're looking at his ass. I hope that's not confusing.
Yeah, just to simplify, just put a mirror on the wall and turn it around.
Okay, hold on. Be right back.
Not waste my time in the south region.
And then the same people will have to just rotate within that situation. So ultimately, we have Daggett, Regent. Who else does not have an assignment for clicking? I believe it would probably be Train, since you came in 25th. So that's 3 people. I think there's 2 more people who don't have assignments. Gendrak doesn't. And I just want a little. I'm going to put a note down of the people who don't, so that it's easier to call out. No, Train. It's just so that I kind of have a little list of the people who I can call out to see if they're alive when, if we lose someone from the rotation. That just means it's going to be a pretty valuable for you fill-ins. Even though you're not going in any of these, you may be asked to go to a random one, so you kind of have to know generally where these marks are. I will try my best to call out their location, but it's going to be one of those things where the more you know this room, the better you know the locations, the much more helpful it'll be for you to pick something up.
Can we get some cookies in the oven?
My cookies. My cookies.
I'm going to
Bring all
mark
the
it Moon
DPS to
again.
the yard.
I'm marking it Moon again, but that is the kill target. That'll just help with the situational figuring everything out. Oh fuck! I just did a thing. Le Pen, you can put. Yeah, Le Pen. Actually, you put kings on shamans, please, because I'm doing like the little annoying nuance things on everyone.
Remember, don't use wisdom for warlocks.
Yeah, if we were capable of getting any smarter, we wouldn't be warlocks.
Heyo.
Just seed of corruption, call it good.
Exactly. I only have 2 buttons on my screen: elements and seed.
That's one more than Bacho.
Oh!
No, he's still looking for shadows. Alright, Erotic, Salve, Shamrax, Salve, Droopy, Salve, Le Pen, Might. Let's get it here. Let's see where we're going. Come on, let's keep pushing this. Let's get cleanly onto Mag. Let's kill these channelers before the blast wave.
Danny Phantom made a upside down picture if everybody's getting confused.
Yeah. That's the Australian picture of it, dude.
That's how everything
All
looks to him.
Alright, we're all ready. Here's the pull timer. Let's get it, guys.
That spell isn't ready yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
am I not? I don't get it. Trash.
That spell is still recharged.
Two down. Yeah, we got a bunch of heals off, and we had a lot of. Let's just reset this here. I think I have my. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Who's the weak one now?
I need to salve a couple people. As soon as I lose threat, it becomes a shit show, and I didn't have salve on the pen. I'm gonna salve him, and as soon as I'm not getting hit, I'm not proccing Holy Shield, and I'm not keeping threat. So I have to do better.
I don't know if I'm like opening Pandora's box, but some people are like stopping the cast literally like a half second after it starts, and it'd be like if you go like halfway, like you can get a lot less casts out there and a lot better timers on the interrupts.
I mean, as long as they're getting fucking interrupted, who gives a shit?
Well,
no, I mean there is something to say about cast time and downtime of swings. You know, you don't restart the melee swing timer until they actually are kicked. So you can take advantage out of the, you know, if there's a 1.5, 2.5 second cooldown cast time, you could get 2 seconds of dead time on that mob by effectively not kicking it until, you know, you're comfortable getting
Be that as
off.
it may, we're still having casts just go off in general. So.
Yep, that's correct. But I'm not going to say that he's incorrect in saying that. I mean, it's just an advanced strategy to not kick it at the start of it. But especially if you're a Resto Shaman, if you're not hit cap or whatever the case may be, you should be doing it earlier than later so that someone has the opportunity to then, you know, emergency kick it.
Yeah, I know for me at least, like I can't let a cast go. I have to send it as soon as I can because I'm resistant on about 70% of my shocks. So that way, if I send mine early, then it at least gives enough people time to react.
Little Nuggy, you want a little res? There's a little res for you, little Nuggy. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Can I get a foot too?
Let's see what I got.
See what I got. He says.
How about some strength?
Thank you. I feel much stronger now.
There you go.
Get a little hog call Scooty back. Scoot.
I'm gonna salve you to Vagar. I think once Mag is the only one up though, I think I'll be able to rebuff you since I won't be doing much at that point. If I remember at that point, hee hee. Okay. Do we have buffs? We looking good. I got Salve on Le Pen now. Yeah, I think. Okay. So, just I'm going to be Nuggy. Can you, once the misdirect is off me from that first one, just misdirect the sheep, I call it sheep, the moon to me, the skull target, the kill target.
So we're misdirecting the same target twice to you.
No, he's misdirecting green to me off the
okay.
grid.
Yeah.
And then I just want the little extra help with threat because I seem to be losing it a bit there.
No problem.
I'll just say like MD or something like that. I'll try to mention it.
Yeah, I'll keep spamming it until it comes back. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, since we have Lust up in 3 minutes, let's try this a little differently. Let's try to kill these just no Lust, and then after, we get to that third channeler, we'll pop Lust so that we can get those other ones down quicker. Let's see how that goes. Let's try to delay it, because ultimately I think that's the ideal way to do it. Like when Regent brings his star over to circle, that's when we would want to pop Lust, I think. I was just doing it at the start here so we can get as far into the fight as possible, as often as possible. I saw everyone ready. I think we should all be pretty ready still. Like 2 or 3 Vacho. Maybe 3 including this one. Let's get it here, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
MD it, MD it.
All Lust should be up right now.
Not using it yet, not using it yet. We're on green now, let's kill green. Nice. Very good kicks on green right here. Let's kill this green bitch. let's get onto purple. I want us dumping into purple right now. Let's go. Phase 2 in 40 seconds. I want this thing dead way before that. Come on.
We need a curse of tongues on stars.
Your curse is
Thank you.
Alright, let's Regent drag yours over. Let's lust now. Drag, let's make sure you're in position. Let's go big dick on these interrupts, let's get it. That was a heal that just got off, come on.
I thought I got interrupted.
Drag this over to its ass. Drag it over to its ass. Everyone's still killing the channeler, come on. We're about to get bounced around, huh? After this bounce is when we're going into our first position. I want this thing dead ASAP, come on. Let's all get into our first cube position. It's 10 seconds until it goes off. Let's click it at 4 seconds. Come on, get there. Click it right now. And we can move now. Alright, let's pump into him, come on. Do we have a battle res for... Oh, it's only Thrag has it up, I think. He's a little...
I can do during the bind phase.
Is everybody ready to get their next clicks? Everybody knows where
Hey,
they're going?
Psychotica took Spacebar's click. Someone else has to take mine.
Which one?
Wait, wait. Electrical's next, and okay, got it. I think I'll be maybe good again by third click.
No. We all have to do like a full rotation. Face him back towards that position. His frontal plate is nasty. Get ready for the second one here. I'm not seeing the timer on it for some reason. Where's the last wave timer?
Click.
Click, 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 click. Everyone click once. Very nice. So let's have, so you were in the third one, right, Psych?
Yes.
Which position?
Circle.
Can you
Whoever
get that
would...
packet?
Heals is in position.
Which one do I need to click?
Circle, which is the
I got
back
it.
left.
Yep, I got it.
Spacebar's got it, he says. He got a res.
Spacebar. Okay, Spacebar's up. Perfect. Yes, perfect. You don't have to do it then. Dag. Let's keep this up here, guys. Doing really, really, really well. Keep this up. All right. After this, let's get into position. Third people. Let's get ready to click it as soon as you get there. Click it as soon as you can. Nice timing. Hold it, and then you can move. As soon as someone moves, you can move it. If everyone is channeling it, he takes way fucking more damage. So we want to hold it as long as we can. This is going to be the fourth one coming up, right?
Yep.
Right.
That was the
fourth coming.
Yep, fourth one is going to be in 30 seconds.
Get in position, fellas.
Yes, get towards your position now. Definitely will. Just click it and click it as soon as this is over. As soon as this is over, click it. Go for it. Click. Very good.
I
hold it.
clicked someone over. Somebody didn't get one over here. I picked it up for him.
Hold it, and then we can move.
I don't know who that was. Circle.
First rotation is going next.
All right, that's me again, right?
Yes, you went in the first rotation last time. Yeah. sure we're getting these
We
things
got
down.
20 seconds
So,
to blast over.
the only thing that we're going to have to worry about is he's going to stun us for a long fucking time at 30%. So around 35%, we have to get ready for him.
Get in your positions, guys.
Yeah,
Ready
we're
for
gonna
blast
get in
over.
positions.
10 seconds.
Let's hit it in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Hold it. What?
Oh, that's not good. I clicked. I can't get it again.
Second ones have to
Wait,
get
Peter.
over to it. Second ones have to try to get over to it now. That is a bad call by me. Alright, let's wipe this up and let's do it again. We got this shit. So, that's just something I have to look out for. Let's literally wait for him to start casting it every time. That's completely my fault.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's because one of them's like a 40-second cooldown and one of them's a 50 or something, so they get staggered oddly sometimes. It's bad RNG, but it was a bad call. That's just an interaction that can happen. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't pre-click. We should, if it has to happen, we should bounce around a little bit.
I think, Fork, did you miss your click on the fourth one there?
Nope.
No? I mean, it was Sudotica then?
Which one did you
I don't know. There was one that I was clicking. I'm like, there's nobody over here. So I think that was either the third or the fourth. And I was on circle.
I wasn't circling for it, dude. That you weren't.
Actually, maybe it was Star. Sorry.
You're right, Spacebar. Yeah, and it should be like after that one. Like that one is where it happens. Like even that was like the closest it came out. Yeah. So I just need to make sure that for 4 and 5, we need to be very careful with the timings on those. We're gonna give this like 2 more attempts maximum for tonight because of time, but we can 100% kill this right here. So we're gonna go through the same concept. We're going to be saving lust until we kill that third one, and then we are going to be lusting on the 2 mobs. We need to get one dead, and that like we even let a heal or 2 off. We can be faster. We can be better. So let's really focus on getting those kicks down. If we want to, we can have it so that, you know, Vagar, if you're hit cap, maybe you can be the one who kicks the heal on one of them, and someone else like Erotic who has high hit cap, you can kick the other main one, and then everyone else can just fight for the volleys.
Yeah, if Vager's behind him, 9% is hit cap for yellow, so he should never miss.
I mean, I think too, when there's like 10 seconds or so to the volley, everybody should get to their cube. That way, we can see if there's nobody at a cube. And like, all right, there's something's missing here. We can
Oh, that's the blast wave. Yeah. That was literally a kill pull though. That we just have to learn those, you know, interactions with the ground quake and the blast wave and shit. So we should be able to get this right here.
Yeah, I say don't click. Yeah, like you said, Deadly Boss Mod makes a big fucking horn go off when he starts casting the Nova.
Yeah, what we should do is just hang out there, and when he has a cast time. It's not a very long cast time, but he gives us like at least 2 seconds to react. So, and that should be enough time from being bounced around to getting to it. If we get hit by 1 tick of blast wave, it's not ideal, but it's survivable. It's when that second, third one goes off, we're dead. So it's definitely better that we'll wait for the cast to start and get bounced around a little bit if we have to.
Yeah, I was noticing, like, and there's a few videos that show it, like, once you get to 4 or 5, and really just to counteract it, you just get better.
Okay.
There it is!
That was good. I wasn't expecting it that time. That was a real natural delivery.
He's a natural. Can Dad get a mark?
Can I get an int for my pet please and group pets?
They have to be like individually targeted. Pets sucked.
I know. But since I life tap or mana tap from him, it's so helpful.
Erotic, do you think you can cover that? Do you think you can get the where is it? Do you think you can get the heel kick, the dark mending on triangle? So like DPS, full DPS on Moon or Skull, what it was before, and then just be paying attention to when the dark mending goes off for green. It shouldn't happen, like you should be able to go through your full opener, and then once it drops to like 60%, then you just start looking for the heal.
My blood will be the end.
Might give me a second to not lose threat to you. Alrighty. Let's get a ready check. Let's see. Let's get it here, guys. We know exactly what we have to do. The warlocks are on point with their CC. It's looking really good. Let's just make sure that, you know, give me a chance with the threat. Watch the threat meters. Don't try your best not to pull off me. Even if my threat is shit for a pull because I got resisted or some shit like that. Just, you know, put some dots on another mob or some shit. I don't know what to tell you. Let's get it.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He fucking.
It's too far away.
Very careful with this main target. Very careful. Oh, respawns. Yeah, respawns.
Oh.
We did.
Oh, what the?
Mother flipper.
Rude.
What a bunch of horseshit.
That's pretty fucked up.
It's alright, Drew was gonna wipe you guys anyway.
I might've. I was pretty goddamn close on that fucking threat table there, bud.
It's about 2 hours for trash to respawn.
Yeah, that was about a 2-hour timer. So, because we have to go through trash and all that stuff again, that was incredible. We could have killed it with good execution. We killed this even without any better loot. It is getting late. This is not a normal raid night. You guys popped off for all of you guys showing up with consumes and doing incredible, like fucking great job. We almost got the kill. I will guarantee that we get the kill this upcoming week on Mags. Tomorrow, Vacho, we'll talk about it in like officer chat tomorrow, and we'll set them up. But do the raid signups for Kara tomorrow. We're gonna set the teams up. We're gonna make it as even as possible. Let's make sure that we let the people who aren't in the raid tonight know that, you know, Kara's tomorrow. And then on Wednesday night, we'll be doing Gruels. Gruels should be very easy for us. We should be able to slam right through Gruels, and then we'll get right back into Mags. And then we might have another night again, maybe just one more time, where we take an extra day out of the week to get into Mags. just so that we can get it down. We can do Kara. Kara is going to become a Thursday/weekend thing after next week, but the gear will still help us one more time. I think it's still really required one more time. As much as we did almost just kill it, we could come in tomorrow and do mags. I just want us to get more loot. I want us to, the more upgrades, the easier. We're going to be trying some pretty hard stuff going forward in Tier 5 and Phase 2 and all that stuff. Let's, take it easy. How many guilds have killed mags? I know last week it was only 3.
It's like
or 4.
9 or 10.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, we need more loot. We need more gear. I mean, poor fucking Mammal Sauce doesn't have one piece of goddamn 70 gear on him.
What?
He's rocking all level 60 gear. It's all level 60.
I got 2 pieces.
All thanks to Dad.
I grab it.
I got 2, he says.
They just turned 70 yesterday.
Be fair, he has pretty good gear.
To be fair.
Yeah, I work nice and early tomorrow, so good night, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be home pretty early, maybe run a few heroics before we get into Karazhan.
Good night, sweet prince.
Night.
Come tuck me
Good
in,
night.
please.
Was some solid fucking attempts tonight, y'all.
Yeah, we had that kill. I just had to learn that interaction so I don't make a shitty call again. We definitely